Okay, I started streaming for my channel. Now I'm starting for your channel. Start.
You can start.
Wait. Is it close WhatsApp? Close all other things?
No. Yeah, WhatsApp, should I close?
Yeah. Your live started. See,
Yay.
your screen only showing. Close that screen sharing. Wait. I'll just stop it.
Huh?
Close your screen sharing first. Yes. Now I'm again starting. Okay. Are you able to see the stream? Is it started?
Yeah.
Did it start? Do you see it
Why is
on the
step? Why photo is step?
Yeah, it will be. It is low latency. It will look like that. Means there will be some distance, some time.
Since I'm hearing 5 minutes ago what I'm saying.
Yeah, that will happen. It is latency. It is due to less network. Okay, now our stream has started. Nice. Successfully started our stream. And it's showing stream health is also excellent. What it's showing.
Is it started?
Yeah, it started. You see on your phone.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. Uh, so what should we talk about?
What should we talk about? We took science and technology. So,
Yeah,
uh,
let's start from something basic. I mean, do we ever think that what should we talk about when we talk?
only we are there. Nobody is there. Nobody else is there
Is there
in this
anybody
room.
from in your channel?
Huh?
Did you connect it to dual live? It will show vertical live also.
Okay. I I did not see that option.
Okay, I think maybe it will be on only. I don't know. Uh, is your screen on? No, your screen is not sharing. Hmm. Okay. Your
How
stream is happening.
how to process?
What to close? Don't close anything. What do you
I
want?
mean, I put in full screen. I wanted to minimize.
What do you want to minimize? What
Full
is
screen.
which full screen?
My YouTube I touched, so it looks like full screen.
What are you saying? Press ESC.
ESC. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So, is there anybody connected?
Hmm?
Oh yeah, somebody connected on my channel. Hey, hello.
See anybody?
Somebody connected. Current viewers one. Somebody is watching us right now. Hello, hey friend. How are you?
Hello,
Comment
friend.
something.
Hmm.
Okay, we should start from our channel names, right? Because
Uh-huh.
we are starting from that point.
Hmm.
Mahaan Scientist and why before everything. And
Hmm.
today is the first day of your channel. You are starting
One
your
second,
channel only.
one second, one second.
But what happened? Hello,
No.
are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Your screen is looking stuck, or you are only not moving.
Now, is it fine?
No, no, you are not stuck. You means you were only not moving.
Okay.
What happened?
No, nothing, nothing.
What's a message or something? Or what?
No, I just clicked on this channel went somewhere.
You
Yeah, it
click.
is fine, fine.
Okay, okay. Are you okay? Nobody is there
Hmm.
viewing us. Anyway, let's start from why all this is about only. Let's
Okay,
start from the purpose only.
okay.
So we'll keep it professional or normal only. Casually, how we talk normally. Means I will call you Navamita and you will call me Om. Like that we will talk. Just normally how we talk usually. Like that only.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay.
What is okay? I'm asking you.
I mean, we should talk normally, not professionally.
Okay. Uh-huh. So in that way, I would ask. Let's start from first because my channel was before that, and I have some history on YouTube. So I have made some content and have worked on some videos. So let me start from my side. What is Mahaan Scientist and why this channel was there in the first place and why I was not making content from so long and in between also during the channel time also I will become inconsistent. I will
Hmm.
stop making videos for so much time.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't want to stop making videos, but there will be something or something else, some other works will come so that I won't be able to put my focus totally on the work, on the video work. That is what is happening. Mm, what my channel is, what Mahan Scientist is, it requires full focus, full attention,
Hmm.
because it is based on a philosophy. I call it as Mahan Scientist philosophy. Why? Why means the philosophy of Mahan Scientist is something that says one, see, two things are there, two words. One is Mahan, another is scientist. Then look at me.
Yeah.
Do I look like Mahan or I look like scientist? I look like neither. Neither I look like Mahan means great, neither I look like a scientist.
What is mean by Mahan? Mahan means famous, right?
Great,
Huh?
great.
Great, yeah.
It's not famous.
Okay.
So,
Hmm.
what is there that within me looks like great? And what is there within me looks like a scientist? So,
Hmm.
uh, it doesn't appear like that, right? And it
Yeah,
is
I
not
could
about the
never.
appearance also.
Hmm.
And I never want to appear like that also. So
Hmm.
initially, I want to tell you the history of my channel.
Hmm.
Initially, to begin my channel, it starts with a love for science, a love for curiosity, a love for asking questions, a love to know the world. The thing
Hmm.
is, I am there. I want to know whatever is in front of me, whatever is there around me. I want to know everything. That's why I question. This is what a curious mind is. This is what a scientist's mind is. This is who a scientist is. Right. So
Yeah.
I always want to keep questioning. Based on that, during my 12th, I created this channel.
Mm.
I first called it as Scientific Hearts with a Z. Scientific Heartz. Scientific Hearts
Okay.
means in
So
heart.
you began YouTube channel at 12th.
Yeah, this channel was I began on my 12th. Not this channel.
Mm.
I began that on another channel. Then I shifted the content into this channel, which
Okay.
happened later. Because on that channel I started uploading something else during the lockdown time. So
Mm.
it was just before the lockdown time.
Mm.
My 11th exam was ended. After that, I was just going to enter the 12th. Lockdown, Corona. Then we were beating thalis. Remember, Modi ji coming and told us to
Yeah,
beat thalis.
yeah. I remember very much. Very
Yeah.
famous.
So during that times, I started making something else with my other friends. So at that time, I was little stopped this channel, but I kept doing it. One video I made with my friend, it was first video. It was about animals. The first video itself. Imagine someday animals rebel. How much violence we do towards animals. The animals, if they are able to talk, what they will do, what they will do to us. So
Mm.
it was about that. And then the second video, I got one argument with one friend about eating meat, chicken. So in that argument, he was like, if lion eats chicken, if lion eats animal, then it's okay. I eat, it's not okay. It's biological only, no? My question was that if lion eats is okay, then lion is naked also.
Mm.
Lion is in jungle also.
Mm.
Why don't you also go to jungle? Why are you wearing clothes? Why
Yeah.
don't you hunt and eat? But you go to market, you take readily available flesh. You get the end product. Lion doesn't go and eat KFC, but we do. So we shouldn't be allowed to say these things, right? So and giving that, no, no, that was something else. That video I made later, I guess. Uh, this video, which I am talking of, about animal cruelty, it was about I was trying to put empathy, showing the condition. Imagine you are a person, you are roaming around in a field, and you are put to a cage. Close your eyes and imagine you are put to a
Mm.
cage, and now in the cage it's very dark. You don't know what is going to happen. And next moment, you get to know that you are going to be killed. And not just killed, you will become biryani. And you will be eaten. You will be taken taste of. Seeing you, people are, their mouth is watering. Like this, I was saying. Now, you think of that animal's condition. Would be knowing this. This is going to happen with him. The video was like, close your eyes and imagine this. And there
Okay.
is no single animal that we don't eat. Every single animal
Yeah.
we want to eat.
Mm.
So in that video, I tried to put that on the surface, put that on focus.
Mm.
Then I continued. I made some other more videos. Then the channel name changed. Then I changed the channel name to OPD Killer. It was my gaming name. Okay.
Okay.
Then I again got existential crisis. all the time. See, with me, one fundamental value you will find. You will not find anything else about me. But one thing you will find whenever you see my life, existential crisis is always there.
Yeah. What is meant by existential crisis?
Means I am doing something, okay, but now, and I am doing it with very much clarity, with very much focus, and with very much determination. Nobody can shake me from that. But then one question comes to me: why am I doing this? Is something else more important than this? Is something else more doable than this?
Mm.
Totally shaken. Nothing
Mm.
else. This is called existential crisis. Means I am unaware of my existence only. I don't know what I am existing for. So whatever comes, whatever puts things on me, it makes me mad. It makes me crazy. This is called
So basically,
existential
it is
crisis.
like if you are doing something, you still doubts what you're doing, and you are searching for doing something higher than that.
Yeah, that is basically that. But I don't know. Means I feel whether this is right or not, whether I am going in the correct direction or not. It is like this, always like this. This doubtfulness, self doubt. So this thing will be always there. I will go, I will deviate, and again I will come. I'll go, I'll deviate, and again I'll come. So this keeps on going in my life, and there are cycles. Likewise, it continued. Then I again came back to this channel. Till the ending of my 12th, I was like, I will not do any science anymore. I was totally done
Okay.
with any studies. I watched YouTube videos saying that all this college is nonsense, all this studies is foolish. What will you get from all these? These motivation videos I watched Sandeep Maheshwari a lot and some other motivation speakers, mostly Sandeep Maheshwari only.
Okay. So you lost interest of science after
I
that.
lost interest on everything. On studying only I lost interest. I was like, I will sit in home, I will do coding and I will get job in TCS. Without any, I will get job in Google only without any degree. Google is hiring without any degree. No? These things they have put in our minds during lockdown and all those days. So I was like, I will do all those things by my own only.
Hmm.
But is that going to work? You only say. So my family they pressurized me that no anyway whatever you do you have to do plus three you have to do only. So I started looking for what should I do
Plus
across
three.
plus three means graduation
Oh, okay.
plus two plus three it is like that.
Uh-huh.
So anyway I had to do graduation. So what I had to do means I I sat down and I tried to search. I tried to look up what things I can do. I can't go to some other field other than science. So I started searching literature, science, arts, Sanskrit, something I kept searching. Which field I will go. Then during that search, I found that biotechnology is very interesting.
Okay.
I got very interested in biotechnology because in
Hmm.
first one they crossed mathematics and physics and chemistry. Chemistry for once I can consider, but physics and maths I totally crossed. Those were my enemies. But
Same.
those were
We
something
are
I
not
cannot
finding
ignore.
connection with that. We feel everything as just numericals. That is the problem we are facing.
But the thing is, it is something you cannot hate also, because
Yeah,
it's a
exactly.
fundamental of life. It's the fundamental of the universe. Physics is something that explains all the physical phenomenon that is happening, right? Forces acting on each other, how matter unfolds. Chemistry explains how particles unfold into matter. It's more subtler. Physics is bigger. Physics is about force. Chemistry is about energy. It's interchangeable. When it comes to energy, it's thermodynamics. Then it's physics. But if you go into deeper thermodynamics, then it's chemistry.
Mm.
Confusion. So these scientists also, they should have getting existential crisis. Am I a chemist or am I a physicist? They must be thinking like this. Identity crisis. Basic ego is a crisis in itself. So whatever it takes, it becomes my crisis. So, yeah, like that, I found biotechnology very interesting. I thought this is the field of the future, biology plus technology. So in that, I was thinking some technologies will be there, something will be there, some new. I read about organ printing, so biorobotics. I read about those topics. I searched, I found, and I thought it was actually very interesting. And now hearing only all these things, eyes get some sparkle, no?
Mm.
Right. So at the time reading those things, I got very curious, and I again regained that curiosity that I felt I lost, and I again decided to continue my channel. Then during my graduation time, sometime I will do, sometime I will short, some long videos, short videos like that I will do. My father will see, he will say, "What are you doing? You are doing like chapri, this thing, that thing," he will say. But it's okay. I don't know if you have seen my videos or also or not. Nobody is seeing our video though. I got 6 views. 6 people came and they just went.
Mine is still same only, but it's okay. It's my new first day.
Anyway, leave. Okay. Mm, where was I?
Yeah, your dad was saying something.
Yeah, yeah. My dad was like that, and my mom was supportive. And after some time, my uncle, auntie, my family members, they saw my channel, and everybody seemed to appreciate it almost. Yeah, and my cousins, my sisters, I become fairly famous. And then someday, from OPD Killer, I made this channel, OPD Killer again. I made like that. And then I was like, why is OPD Killer? OPD Killer means what? It means nothing. My name and Killer. Nothing. It was my gaming name and I put in this channel. Like that I was saying. Then one day my sister was like, why this is your channel name? Your channel is about science, philosophy, questioning. Why you are giving this name OPD Killer? Because it is so abstract, no. Nobody will know what is its meaning. But why is killer in there? They will think it's some serial killer or something. I was like, then what should I say? Should I say scientist? That would be an exaggeration. I am not a scientist. Then she was like, you are great, Mahaan Scientist. Then I was like, yes, Mahaan Scientist. I will put this name only. Then that moment only I choose and I put that name. Said Mahaan Scientist. Yes, this is Mahaan Scientist. So like that, this channel name came. But I will explain what it actually means, Mahaan Scientist. See, today, what scientist is in the society, in the public,
Mm.
it is mere a job title, right?
Yeah.
Scientist is a job title. What
Mm.
are you? I am a scientist. ISRO scientist, NASA scientist, whatever scientist. But it's a job title. It's not a person's being. You see the scientists. Now we are studying masters. We see our college professors.
Yeah.
Today morning only I was talking with my sister. I was giving her example of Vinod sir.
Mm.
As a person, as a scientist, very much inquiry. Means he'll ask very uh, tough questions. We will put hypotheses. He will be very methodological, right?
Yeah.
The professor. And during his teaching, also you see that very
Yeah.
methodological way, very systematic way it will be.
Mm.
But you see his life.
Yeah.
That same person, he will be very eager to continue one thing. Okay, right. Some experiment he is doing, some topic he is researching. For that, he will be very eager to find out. But when it comes to some issue in his life, I shouldn't go personal. If Sir sees this, he will feel bad maybe. I don't know. Okay, let me continue. Anyway, is he going to see or not? So, in their personal life, but those, even if they are a scientist, and how much methodological, how much rigorous they are in their methods, you got disconnected. Oh no, you got disconnected suddenly. Is it streaming on your channel?
Yeah. Now it came.
Okay, okay. Your channel is streaming, right?
Stream. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay. Hmm. So let's not take Vinod sir. Okay. Let's skip Vinod sir. Means I have seen scientists. Uh, in the conference, I went to one conference. I told you also previously. In that conference, it was all about agriculture. It was all about uh, creating better food, getting better yield. But nobody was talking about one thing. Where is our 70% of yield going? The 70% of our yield is going to animal feed. But no researcher there, no scientist there is talking about that. Scientist deals with facts, right?
Mm.
Science means knowing of the world, and scientist means who keeps knowing the world. It is not a job title. It is not merely a job title. Because in history, if you see, scientist was not merely a job title ever. You see Nikola Tesla, you see Albert Einstein, you see Michael Faraday. The biggest example I always take is Michael Faraday. Faraday law, his law of magnetism, he gave motor or generator something. His discovery was. We have to look up what it was exactly. So Faraday, what he gave, he wasn't a classically means college trained graduate PhD holding scientist. He wasn't doing a scientist job. He was curious. He went and he asked one question. He saw a natural phenomena and then he saw one question. He asked something and then the result is a scientist. Scientist is this. who runs by curiosity, who observes the physical phenomenon and asks questions on them. This is a scientist. And when do we call a scientist a great one? What is greatness, first of all? If these
The one who questions without any belief.
question is there means there will be a belief, means hypothesis is there, no? To the hypothesis only we are questioning. So that hypothesis itself is a belief. So
Mm.
this should not be means this should not be a thing like questioning without a belief. That's understandable. Means you are questioning means you are questioning a belief itself, right?
Yeah.
Newton questioned why something fell down, why something falls down, why something comes down. What is the force pulling them down? Is there something pulling everything down? Newton asked it. What belief he was challenging? He was challenging the belief that there is something. He challenged the belief that it is obvious only Earth is flat. Everybody working on Earth. Why is there something needed to pull somebody to Earth? It was obvious, no. Nobody was getting this question. The belief was already there. That is
Yeah.
obvious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now also when people joke about Newton, they say Newton discovering the most obvious thing. Apple fell down from tree. Yeah, it is gravity.
As if they
Attractive.
know early.
Exactly. Attractive force. F equals to ma. Force equal to mass by acceleration. So
Hmm.
Newton said this, but Newton gave calculus also. Did you know calculus? If we ask for the same person who is mocking Newton, saying that what he discovered, he just said apple fell down, gravity. This Newton only, he gave calculus. Can you derive calculus from scratch?
Yeah.
Scratch, nothing was there. He derived calculus.
Hmm.
This person, you know, he's what kind of genius. I'll show you one video. Wait, I'll share my screen and show you one video. Just 1 second.
Can we screen share here?
Wait, 1 second. Ah, you did little bit ago. No?
Hmm.
1 second, I'll do the screen share. Wait, I will open a new tab. Where is new tab? Ah, okay, youtube.com. I seen this video and this was the most inspiring video for me.
Hmm.
Where is yeah. Okay, I will do screen share. Yes. Do you see Google here?
Yeah, yeah, I can see. I'm able
Just
to see.
go to tab in here. No. Wait, I'll stop screen share. Wait, just 1 second. Yeah, I will do screen share again. Yes, you see YouTube.
Yeah, I see.
You have no. Do you know Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Mm, I hear his name, but
Yes, just watch this. He's a scientist. He's I would say the best science communicator.
okay.
Who do you think is the most extraordinary scientific mind that that humanity has produced?
There is no contest. Isaac Newton. Nothing, nobody comes close.
Explain what.
He, working alone, discovers the laws of motion. Then he discovers the law of gravity, universal law of gravitation. Oh, and then someone asked, Ike, I don't know if they call him Ike, why do your planets orbit in this shape, ellipses, the ovals, rather than perfect circle? I don't know. I'll get back to you. And he goes home, and he comes back. I finally have my answer. And so, well, Isaac, how did you do that? Well, I had to invent integral and differential calculus to answer that question. He then
Do you see?
I like that.
Yeah. Then see the next thing. Wait.
discovers the laws of optics to answer that question. He then discovers the laws of optics, deducing that white light is composed of colors. Because you can take those same colors, recombine them, and get white light, which freaked out artists of the day. So he does all of this. Then he turns 26.
Who do you
Nice.
You think about it. This was a person in our history.
Mm,
These kind of people we had in the history.
yeah.
This is what we call as scientist.
Yeah.
And you hear about Leonardo da Vinci.
Mm,
You can't imagine that man. Leonardo da Vinci, he was such a curious man, such a curious man. So much inspiring. I'm getting goosebumps while speaking. How I'll tell you how he used to. We know him for Mona Lisa and all, right? His
mm,
paintings.
yeah.
But he was not just a painter. He was a polymath. He was a biologist, physicist, mechanical, chemist.
Mm.
There is not a single field in which Leonardo da Vinci haven't
Did not do.
contributed.
Yeah.
Literally, there is not a single field in which Leonardo da Vinci haven't contributed. You know, to anatomy, his contribution is the highest. Modern medicine wouldn't be possible without Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah.
His drawings of heart, his drawings of muscle tendons are so clear, so anatomically accurate that today's scientists also look at them.
Yeah.
Today's researchers also, today's doctors also, they look at those anatomical drawings.
Mm.
His symmetry of the body, it's so clear, so detailed that it's more accurate than an X-ray of today. I can say that. Because that much he used to observe in detail. He used to immerse himself. I, if I could, if you ask me, I will call him as a rishi. True rishis. They were true rishis. They were knowledge seekers. So this is what we call as a scientist. Scientist is not someone who wakes up in the bus, goes to lab, does some experiment, mixes
5 years.
chemicals.
They were in while doing this research in 5 years. They were thinking that I have to finish it as soon as possible for getting a job.
This research, what will I do? India produces largest number of PhDs every year, you know, but we are the last in making patents, the last in publishing good papers,
Mm.
and in any premier field, very less people you will find from
Yeah.
actually going from India.
Mm.
Now we are working. If we work nicely means we will also go to premier fields. We are already working in a premier field, right? I'm working in AI in healthcare.
Mm.
We are working in biotechnology.
Yeah, biotechnology.
So these are already premier fields. If we put little more, we will be international people.
Mm.
It's like that only. So it, when it becomes merely a job title, when being a scientist is not anymore a responsibility of the curiosity, not responsibility. It's not about love. It's not about curiosity. It's not about the willingness to know, to understand. You heard about Marie Curie,
Mm.
right? Madame Curie, you talk a lot about her. Her character inspires me a lot about science. Seeing these people only, I decided that I'll become a scientist in my life. You hear the stories of the scientists in the history. What kind of glory you will find? No,
Yeah. Mm.
you hear about Rosalind Franklin. We put a play also, right, in the past.
Yeah.
You see how their personalities were. So see them. That is what a scientist is. Scientist is curiosity personified. You put a box and you fill it with curiosity. That's a scientist. It's a child, basically. If you can't be a child, you can't be a scientist. A scientist will ask questions.
Mm.
And our Satyavada Ramarasa, he is, I see him, he has that characteristic.
Okay.
Mhm. But there is a limit. A
Mm.
scientist can go up to one point because your curiosity looks outwards. And yes, that makes you a great person. A scientist in itself is a great thing. It's not a small thing. I'm not calling it a small, but it's not enough. Why it's not enough?
Because we are not looking within.
Hmm. We are not looking at the complete picture.
Complete picture.
We are not looking at the world holistically because
Mm.
I am wanting to know the world, right? Am I not a part of the world?
Yeah.
I am wanting to know the universe, right? Am I not a part of the universe? And I am the first
We
thing.
look everything apart from us. That is what you are saying.
Exactly. We will exactly we will look everything apart from ourselves. See how it happens. Why does it happen? Let's ask this also. So when we look outside we see things when we are born, let's say. When we are born, a child is there, new child. We see the world newly. These senses are there, sense organs are there, and the skin is there. So a clear separation from the world we feel. We feel
Mm.
that I exist and there is this mom. Our first relation is with our mom, right? I
Mm.
exist and there is this mom. And she will give me milk, my food. She is my food basically. If I cry, I will get food. If I get
Yeah.
uncomfortable, I have to cry. The child has nothing but cry.
Child instincts.
So now the child sees the world. The child has this belief. Always, it's an inherent belief. Acharya calls it as an error.
Hmm. Yeah.
So it's an error in the existential system, and it's inherent into the system because we can't experience beyond the senses, right?
Senses. Hmm.
So whatever comes to the senses, that we will feel as the world, and is behind the senses, what is inside the senses, that we feel as me. I am this, and this is you. This is me, this is everything else.
So
Atma,
we are
Anatma.
keeping everything, we are considering everything as merely an object.
Yeah, everything is merely object only. I am also an object, basically. But subject is different, object is different.
Hmm.
Means I am a subject and this is an object. So, what I was talking about. Huh. Like this, the self, this is called the concept of self. I, that is translated to as ego. Small s, self. It's written as self with a small s. So, lowercase self. So that self, that sense of a separate being, that is the error, it is called. And why it is there? It is basically because of the senses. They are a barrier. It's the experience. The world is limited, right? And I
Yeah.
am something who is even more limited in the world. And my senses, they are even more limited in the world, right?
Hmm.
So through my limited senses, I see the limited world, and I see a even more limited picture of the world. You see this huge infinite universe with our eyes. How much can we see?
There is limit.
Right? Always the limit will be. So it is the physical limits of our senses.
We are only seeing three-dimensional view, right? Anything apart from that also possible.
We are seeing the reality in physically. These five senses, let's take all these five senses as one dimension.
Hmm.
Touch is also a dimension, taste is also a dimension, viewing, seeing is also a dimension. So in this dimensional existing we are, and in this the whole world is there for us. Let's say the universe. So there is a separation between my universe and the actual universe.
Hmm.
What a scientist does, here you will see the difference between a scientist and a Mahaan Scientist. What a scientist does, that is great thing. I'm not saying it's not great. Even a scientist is a Mahan person. But he's a Mahan person. He's not a Mahan scientist. Okay. So when the scientist sees the world, what a scientist tries to do, he is aware that my senses are limited, my perception is always limited, and it's not just limited, it is imperfect.
Hmm.
So a scientist is aware that my world and the actual world will always be different. What image I have of the world and what is actually happening in the world will
That
always
will.
be different, right?
Yeah.
That is why people before Newton, didn't they know apple falls down? They knew. But the small perception of reality, it doesn't ask any questions. It says, my world is my world only. Every world is my world. But a scientist is aware of this. A scientist knows that my world and the whole world is different. So the work of a scientist is to always keep examining, to always keeping questioning this my world. What a scientist exactly questions, they question the my world. They may or may not know it. They may think that they are questioning the objective world, but the world they are questioning is the subjective world. They, what they are essentially doing is that their image of the world is imperfect and they know it, and they try to correct it with the facts of the real world. This is the basically what science is, and who is a scientist? Who does science? Physical world, objective phenomena, and we observe the objective phenomena and we ask questions, we examine to find out the facts. Science and scientists, right? Science is the field of knowledge to extract the information from the objective phenomenon, right? Material object, and the scientist is the one doing it. Now the question comes, after this, we will find a distinction between scientist and Mahaan scientist. Mahaan scientist will also do this, but before this, they will start from some other point. Their point is different. Their initial point is different, and it goes together. Okay, it doesn't go just towards the world. When a scientist sees their own world, they ask, is there anything beyond this world? That is why they ask, what is this whole, what is all this going on? Right? Anything that is going on, that is phenomenon, right? And they observe the phenomenon and they find out why or what. So when a scientist sees their world, they ask, is there anything beyond this? But when a Mahan scientist sees their world, they ask, is there anything inside it? What is this world created of in the first place? Where this my world came from? Right? See, the outlook is different. The way of observation, fundamentally, it is different. One is inward looking, another is outward looking. Both will ask facts, both will inquire, but a scientist can still be ignorant about the self, about themselves.
Okay.
In their world, still there can be limits.
So you are saying still there is a great scientist possible without seeing the self.
Great scientists can be doing great things in science, but actually, a great Mahan scientist, actually, greatness is only in this. They can call somebody as great only when they can see the origin of their world. A scientist will ask an object of their world, they'll ask, where is this object coming from? A Mahaan Scientist will ask, where is this world itself is coming from?
Yeah.
They question the question itself.
Nice. I like this statement.
So that is what the depth Mahan Scientist carries. And it is very hard to find. It is very hard to find such a person. We don't know even that kind of people were there in history or not. I mean,
Same.
we can say this is an imagination or something. It sounds like the spiritual Mukta Purush, Nirvana, those kind of things it sounds like. But yeah, it is like that. It's an observer, it's a knower. But that also you cannot say to them.
What? I did not get it, this part.
The Mahan Scientist, the one who is actually, who can actually be called as a greatness. We think science means acquiring knowledge, okay.
Mm.
When you add greatness to it, when you make it the great level, the greatness isn't truth. Truth is it.
Exactly. Mm.
And the common thing that scientist acknowledges, science acknowledges, is they acknowledge that in this world, in this material world, there is no truth, no one truth. Every object has its own truth. Truth is subjective. It is,
Every object has its own truth.
yes, it will change based on what thing you are looking at.
According to our perceptions, truth will change.
No, no, not according to our perception, not according to you are looking, not according to who is looking. Let's say this phone is there. This phone has a fact. It's a Samsung mobile. This Samsung mobile fact will not change. This is called as an objective truth.
Okay.
So that is why truth is subjective. This object is there. For this object, truth will be different. But for this object, truth will be again different.
Okay. So the
It
characteristics will change. That is the truth you're saying.
means science is the inquiry of the objective truths. This is called science. Okay, this is the basic philosophy behind science. Science does this. You add a layer of depth into this philosophy. Mahan Scientist adds another depth. Mahan Scientist is a philosopher scientist and a rigorous philosopher scientist, not just a philosopher in the in the science field, in the objective way. They are philosopher in the subjective way also. Who is observing the world? Who is the one asking the question? For whom does this world exist? Who am I? They ask this question first. And that is what makes them great, Mahan. This is what makes a scientist Great. The depth of philosophy. How much philosophical eagerness they have.
Hmm.
Truth is explained in various ways throughout different philosophies. Okay. Among these, the Advaitic philosophy says truth is non-dual, and they put truth. Philosophy means philia sophia.
Hmm.
Philia is say
What? Philosophia.
ah philia
Philia
plus sophia.
means truth loving. No.
Which is loving, which is truth.
Uh, Philia, I guess, truth. No?
Sophia is truth.
Okay.
Philia means loving. Waterphilic, hydrophilic,
Oh,
hydrophobic.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You think if philosophy means love for truth, how are most of the people in the regular life?
Can you repeat the question again?
If philosophy means love for truth, how are the most of the people in the regular society?
It will be how we are saying. It will be complete opposition. Opposite things will happen.
Right?
Yeah.
That means if somebody is hate for truth, philosophy, philia sophia, phobia sophia if you make, they are philosophical, right? Phobosophical they are.
Today's philosopher, in the name of philosopher, people are coming and they are giving philosophy only.
Yeah. But this is nice word, no? Phobosophy.
Yeah,
Truth
nice.
fearing people.
Mm. But it appears as very truth according to a majority.
Hmm. We got a new word, phobosophy. Nice. It's very nice word actually. Means I never thought.
You like it?
Yeah, yeah. I'm writing down
Hmm.
phobosophy. Wow. So this is how the Mahaan Scientist channel was coming. Hey, we got 13 views on my channel.
13 is.
Did you see any views? Did
Oh,
anybody
no.
came to your channel? At one time, two people came. Then one people came for some 1 minute they watched, I guess. Then they went. Okay, no problem. Did you get any views? I,
No.
I just got 12 seconds average view duration.
Okay. Mine
Still,
is you sale only.
oh, okay, no worries. Hi, please come to
You
our
have to
live.
make your Mahan Scientist YouTube channel into worldwide to reach everybody.
Mhm. I should. I have to.
You have to.
Now, after talking about them, talking about philosophy, I can't do phobosophy anymore.
Yeah.
Philosophy, phobosophy.
Many people did not understand the thing until you are saying, right? Until they
Mm.
are believing something.
Mm.
I mean, in India itself, 99% is there is no scientist only existed. 99
Exactly.
percentage.
And it's very hard to find a true scientist in today's world also.
Yeah.
If there is a Mahaan scientist, they can put an army of scientists. And scientist is a great person. We don't remember scientists because we we remember the scientists who we remember today. Because why? Because they were great people. It's only one thing that makes us great. It's our curiosity. And today's time, the environment, how it is, the things how we have made, curiosity is. I think asking question in the college, our classmates itself, they get bored means
Yeah.
what is
It is not
curiosity?
about CUAP.
Hmm.
This whole place, everywhere it is like that.
And I got beaten. I ate means I got beaten in my
From
hands
teacher.
from teacher for asking questions. I've seen that things happen. So it should be
On
me only
Women's
who
Day
should.
also, the teacher itself believing that to become a good teacher is to check is homeworks done in correct time or not, having full attendance or not. That much only a school teacher is checking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. One second. So there is no role of a school teacher, no. Why they are a teacher also? A teacher is a teacher. Then we again have to come. A Mahan scientist is a Mahan teacher also. A
Yeah.
scientist is a great teacher. Even a job title scientist only. They are also very good teachers.
I can say a scientist, a Mahan scientist is the center of every other jobs. The Mahan scientist can do philosophy also or any socially anything a Mahan scientist can do, not being an exception of anything.
Yeah, because they are not limited to anything, right? They have opened themselves for everything. For them, for a Mahan scientist, any field of knowledge is a science. It's about anything. It is science. I also do not define science as one part as social science, another part as this, but natural sciences and social sciences,
Hmm.
arts, humanities, and sciences. This is how the division is there, no? But I do not define science as that. Science is the inquiry of the objective world. What? Hello.
Her voice is also not visible.
Yeah,
She
now you
voice
are
I'm
visible.
not.
Voice is not visible. Yay.
Sorry.
Science is the objective inquiry of the world, whether it's economics, whether it's history, whether it's archaeology, whether it's paleobotany, paleontology, whether it's architecture, whether it's AI, it's still science only. Yeah, if it's metaphysics, astrology, we will call these as pseudoscience.
Pseudoscience. Pseudoscience.
This is phobosophic.
Pseudoscience means not existed at
Pseudoscience
all.
means not
Yeah,
existed at all.
or
It's superstition.
what?
Pseudoscience means superstition. Okay. Uh, it's done about my channel. Now let's talk about your channel.
Okay.
Why before everything? Why before everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, this is my first
Basically, this
channel.
is my first channel.
Why before everything?
Why
And this
before
is my
everything?
first
And
day
this is
of
my
my
first
channel.
day of my first experience. My first
So,
experience. So
I'm ready to explore
I'm ready to explore
everything. Why before
everything.
everything from
Why
here
before
on,
everything
here
from
itself.
here on,
So,
here itself.
when I
So
was
when
I was thinking of
I was
making a
thinking
channel,
of making a channel,
uh, but
uh,
I was not
but
getting any
I
particular
was not getting
name.
any
What should
particular
I
name.
do?
What should I do?
Think?
What should I
So,
think?
what I
So
was, I
what
was
I
keep
was I
thinking,
was
thinking,
keep
but
thinking, but
then what content I
then
should make?
what content I should
I
make.
was not getting
I was
anything.
not getting
Then
anything.
I was
Then
thinking about
I was thinking about
what was
my
insecurity. What was my
insecurity.
what was the
What was
strongest thing
the
that was binding me?
strongest thing that was
Is that
binding me?
um,
Is that
then I was still
then I
searching for the
was
words,
still
still
searching
searching for
words,
content.
still searching
It
for
came
content.
like 1 week, 2 week.
Came like
I
1 week,
was
2 week.
thinking
I
about
was
this
thinking
content
about
only,
this
but I was
content
not able
only,
to find out.
but I was not able to find out.
So this
So
why before
this
everything
why before everything
is all about
is all about
all the process happening in
all
my
the
life.
process happening in my life.
Everything is
Everything
a
is a
blind superstition,
blind superstition,
which
which
the social,
the
according to the
social
social
according to the
norms,
social
people
norms
have imposed
people
on
have
me.
imposed on me.
All the
All
blind
the
belief,
blind belief,
assumptions,
assumptions,
everything.
everything.
So
So
nobody is
nobody is
just asking
just
me
asking
from
me from
the beginning
the
itself. They
beginning
were
itself. They
telling
were
me
telling
not
me
to
not to
question,
question,
just follow the
just follow the
traditions.
traditions.
So
So
if I
if I
ask
ask
what will I
what
get
will I
by
get by
following
following
traditions,
traditions,
or if
or
I
if I
ask
ask
anything,
anything,
what is
what
that?
is that?
Why
Why
is that?
is that?
Most
Most
importantly, why
importantly, why
is
is
that?
that?
Nobody
Nobody
can
can
answer
answer
anything.
anything. Yeah.
So
So
hmm,
hmm,
nobody
nobody
can
can
nobody
nobody
can
can
answer
answer
anything
anything.
why
Why
it
it
is
is
like
like
that.
that?
Just
Just
you
you
told the
told the
majority
majority
of
of
the
the
things,
things,
but
but
I
I
was
was
saying
saying
this
this
world
world
everybody
everybody
is
is
asking.
asking.
I
I
am a
am a
girl.
girl.
I
I
have
have
to.
to
I
I
have
have
this
this
kind
kind
of
of
things
things
need
need
to
to
be
be
done
done
in
in
my
my
life.
life.
Responsibility.
Responsibility.
First
First
thing,
thing,
get
get
a
a
job.
job.
After
After
getting
getting
a
a
job
job,
only
only
you
you
marry.
marry.
This
This
is
is
a
a
kind
kind
of
of
uh,
popular
popular thing
thing
I
I
have
have
heard.
heard
In
in
my
my
as
as
the
the
people
people
who
who
were
were
saying
saying
that
that
they
they
will
will
think
think
they
they
are
are
saying
saying
some
some
intelligent
intelligent
kind
kind
of
of uh,
words.
words. Um,
Job,
Job,
get
get
a
a
job,
job,
then
then
you
you
will,
will,
don't
don't
worry,
worry,
we
we
will
will
arrange
arrange
a
a
men
men
for
for
you.
you.
This
This
is
is
so
so
what
what
it
it
is
is
meant
meant
for
for
getting
getting
a
a
job
job
only.
only.
As
As
you
you
were
were
saying
saying
about
about
uh,
uh,
there
there
was
was
nobody,
nobody,
not
not
nobody,
nobody,
but
but
very
very
rarely
rarely
we
we
can
can
find
find
someone
someone
who is
who's
a
a
Mahaan
Mahaan
scientist,
Scientist,
or
or
somebody
somebody
who
who
questions
questions
what
what
it
it
is
is
as
as
a
a
whole,
whole,
as
as
within.
within.
Because
Because
majority
majority
of
of
the
the
people
people
are
are
not
not
finding
finding
within.
within.
They
They
are
are
all,
all
whatever they are speaking is not they are speaking.
speaking.
Somebody
Somebody
else
else
is
is
speaking
speaking
from
from
their
their
body.
body.
So
So
everything
everything
the
the
crowd
crowd
is
is
speaking,
speaking,
not
not
them.
them.
So
So
that
that
is
is
what
what
I thought to take this title Why Before Everything, to question my own belief, my own assumptions, and, to show others also.
Hmm.
Are you sleepy?
No, no, I'm listening. Show others.
Uh-huh.
What
Okay.
to show others?
To show others in the sense, not like I wanted to. Mm, it is not like I wanted to show I am greatest. It is like there are a lot of people who are immersed in blind beliefs. So I wanted to show there is opportunity visible all around us that we are not seeing.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is where a scientist mindset will be needed.
Mm.
To see the world as an objective place, then to see ourselves as an objective place, a Mahaan Scientist mind is needed. A philosophical mind is needed. There you need an advaitic lens, a non-dualistic lens.
Mm.
That's what Acharyaji is doing. To take that forward, we can do with our works,
Mm.
right?
Everything is coming from Gita, right? But
Yes.
how many of them really know Gita?
Mm.
About 1% people also no chance because people are creating their own ideologies, their own, even the Gita verses are written wrongly. Their own perceptions, they according to their own convenience they are taking Gita.
What you said, even Gita verses written wrongly.
I mean,
For
different people publish different books, right? In the name of Gita,
does it happen?
maybe.
I think they will write the wrong meaning of the shloka, but the shloka itself they will not write it as wrong.
Yeah, I mean the meaning only I was
Ah,
saying.
okay, okay. Yeah.
Mm.
How much ever he is right, how much ever he is full of truth, right? Full of
Philo, what is that word?
no, no, phobos of
Philophobia.
it, phobos of it.
Phobos.
How much ever he is phobos of it, but they will not do this that they do. They will misrepresent Gita, they will misinterpret Gita, but they will not change the Gita itself. They will not want to. They cannot put their hand onto that because it's not their thing. If they did, if some modification they did, then it will all be ruined.
Yeah.
And then there are some verses which we have to take it with a pinch of salt. In Gita also, in Bhagavad Gita also, there are some verses which we should take with little bit of awareness. Everything is not absolute truth. Even any scripture is not absolute truth. Scriptures even say that God is also not absolute truth. They say Atma is absolute truth, and the next, what you think as Atma is not the Atma. Your Atma is also false. They tell us that. Scriptures are pointers, no? It should be the intent of the person. That is why philosophy, love for truth is needed first. The field itself is called as love for truth. And the Indian name that we have, The
What?
Sanskrit name, the Indian name, the Sanskrit name we have for philosophy, it is darshan, seeing, right?
Yeah.
And that is
Actually, Indian people used to think that if we read Gita means after they read, they are going to get some benefit. They will go to Vaikunta or they will go somewhere. They will get liberation. They will be something else.
yes. I also kind of used to believe these things. You know, there are four yugas according to Vishnu Purana. Four yugas are there: Satya Yuga, Kali Yuga, Satya Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Satya, Treta, Dwapara, Kali Yuga. Four yugas. And every yuga is one step below. Satya Yuga, four steps.
Four steps.
Each step is 840 million years.
How it is possible?
Four
How it
steps.
is?
Treta Yuga, three steps. Dwapara Yuga, two steps. Kali Yuga, one step. After that, zero steps. Whole everything will destroy.
Big
Then
flood
again,
will come.
yeah, and again everything will start from the beginning.
Or Kalki will come.
Kalki will do all this. Kalki will kill all the bad people, and he will save all the good people. We are good people. We will be saved.
One person can able to kill all the bad people in the whole world.
Believe that. We are good people. We will be saved. That you focus on that thing. You leave all those. That this person, that person, one person will come do this, do that. That is not the focus. I am good person. I will be saved. Kalki will come. He will save me. But do I have to do anything?
Do I have to do anything?
Why do I have to do anything?
Yeah.
I am getting beaten by Britishers. Who will save me? Who is supposed to save me? Kalki.
Ourselves. Yeah. So we were waiting for Kalki to
Yeah,
come
we were
and
killing
save
our
us.
own people. Oh, you know about Jallianwala Bagh, right?
Yeah.
Who were the people who were firing those guns? One General Dyer
British.
was there.
Huh?
One General Dyer, one person was there who was a Britisher. Everybody else was Indian only.
Yeah.
The one who was hanging Bhagat Singh, Indian. The one who put fire. The one who chopped his dead body, Indian. The one who, after chopping his dead body, put it into a backyard and on a some cloth bag, he put his dead body and chopping it, he put it in the and at the river bank, he put fire onto that, putting kerosene. That was also an Indian person. This is phobosophy.
We are saying we are very diverse people. India is having diversity in the terms of states, religion, caste, everything. Our pledges also, all Indians are our brothers and sisters. Then where is that unity?
It was never there actually in the beginning. It never started from that place. Initially, India could accommodate all these and still have the identity of a nation. It is because of the higher values that we have. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam cannot happen without Advaita, non-duality. Without non-duality, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam cannot happen. Universal brotherhood cannot happen. How will you say somebody's brother? She's a girl.
She said,
Girl.
she's good.
I know, very bad joke. But until there is difference between girl, boy, etc., this thing, third gender, fourth gender, until these things are there, mother, father, until these things are there, universal brotherhood cannot happen, right? My caste people, my brothers.
Yeah.
Your small caste, you go. If this is there, universal brotherhood cannot happen. And this is totally against religion also.
And this small caste people also, backward caste people also believe that, okay, we are backward caste and we should not have any right. We stay like this. It is normal. They also used to think like that.
Same to this session Acharya saying was, no, you can't enslave them physically, you can't put shackles on them every day. Put the shackles in their mind, enslave them mentally. And this mental slavery was so big, so huge, that for these 1,000 years we had been the mentally slaves. The dark ages of India, I think again they are going to come. This Lok Dharma house.
Is it not there now?
Yeah, it is now only. It is a dark age of India. What else it is? Everywhere roads are ruined. That bridge you saw, no? Mumbai bridge I saw you. What is this? The financial capital of India. At least this also they cannot decorate properly. At least Mumbai can never be Singapore. Never. Any city of India. Mumbai can never be Singapore. Why you ask? Because the crowd. And the crowd is a very, it's a bad thing. For a person's dignity, it's a bad thing. When there is so much crowd, when at one place so many people are there, why are all these people coming to this one place only?
Yeah.
Big place, more opportunities, right?
Hmm.
But here in Mumbai, you think they will earn 10,000, 20,000, let's say 50,000 also. Then also it's not enough.
Enough.
Here at prime locations, you get rent only to
Everything
20,
is expensive,
50,000.
right?
Huh?
Everything is expensive, right?
Super expensive. This house I'm staying in, I gave 8,000 rent.
8,000.
No, and not just me, 7 other people, they are also giving rent. And then food, for water, for maids, and for electricity bill.
Yeah. Is actually people in Mumbai getting enough, more people, more exposure, you said, more opportunities?
No,
Is
no,
people actually getting more opportunities?
not because the more opportunities are not there because there are more people. More people are there because there are more opportunities.
Hmm.
In the name of opportunities, people are being attracted here.
Hmm. Yeah.
When one place has some infrastructure, some development, and other places remain like that, then what will happen? Those other places people will shift to this place for more opportunities. In Mumbai, let's say, those people who sell vada pav, most of the people who make the stalls, vada pav or some breakfast stalls, most of the people are either from Bihar, UP, or from Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, etc. Means
Why is it so specific?
mostly they are not from here, Maharashtra. Mostly, how much I have observed, they shop mostly these breakfast owners, small shed breakfast sellers, thela. Those people, mostly they are not from here. Why they are here? Because more people,
Because
more business opportunity.
same like Hyderabad also same condition.
Yeah, Mumbai is a bit worse than Hyderabad, but
Yeah, more
same
people,
same.
more garbage also, more dirty.
Yeah, my previous video was on this only. I haven't made that video only till now. More people, more garbage. Because we are people of garbage only, no? We are garbage. I feel very bad while saying this, but we are only garbage.
Yeah, we are not taking responsibility for. Uh, we only want to consume things. After consuming, we are not looking after effects of that thing.
Phobos of it. This word is very nice stuff, phobosophy. Means any wrong philosophy that doesn't lead to truth. It should be called truth hating, no? You hate the real truth, that's why you put this philosophy in your mind. So you shouldn't call it philosophy also. You should call it phobosophy. If somebody has a philosophy, means classically we call it philosophy only, linguistically. Philosophy definition means somebody's system, let's say their core belief from which they are working. But essentially, if it is philosophy, it should start from inquiry, from a question. But if it doesn't start from a question, it starts from a belief, then the belief is their philosophy, right? And if belief is a philosophy, then it's not philosophy, it's phobosophy.
That's what majority of the scientists are doing, right?
Yeah, majority of
Scientists.
scientists, I would not say that. Yeah, means who we call as scientists, means job title scientist. Yeah, we say this, then we have to go to college also, and we also have to become almost. We also have to become scientists only. Someday we will be also called as Doctor Navamita, Doctor Om. No, there will be Doctor
Yeah,
in our names.
probably. Probably.
Ah, imagine we become doctor. So much respect.
Should we put them this name here?
Who cares? Nobody is there to see only. At this night time, no, we'll watch our session.
Yeah.
Let's take
Just
whoever's
too
name.
just
Nobody
too
cares. And nobody will watch this
Very
long
sad.
session also, even if we will talk for so much time.
We can do
We can
something.
do something.
This you
This
are
you
telling about
are
this.
telling about
Uh,
this uh,
for the next one
for the
week we
next
can take and
1 week
we
we
can
can take
cut
and
short
we can cut
short
short
what, whatever you are saying
whatever
I am
you are
saying.
saying. I am saying. Yeah, and actually we can do every day like this, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm liking this conversation. I can do it like this every day almost.
I am also.
I am also.
It is better,
It
no,
is
right?
better, no? Right? Definitely.
Talking
Talking
without media.
without media.
Better to talk with
Better to
media.
talk with media.
Somebody can also
Somebody can
listen.
also listen. Yeah, and it's like a podcast also. As if, uh, often we talk, it becomes a podcast only. Whatever we talk.
Should we
Should we
cut?
cut?
My
My
government
government
may
may
Sarkar.
Sarkar.
Diary.
Diary. Hmm. The AI summit happened, no? Our sir went for that. Kshitij sir. So
Okay.
for that we got these all lab people. They gave us this. I got three notebooks, two pens I brought, and one
Three
bottle.
note.
Three notebooks like this, two pens, roller ball, roller ball pens. So much government is doing, but for what? For philosophy, phobosophy. This word, no, it's a gem. Phobosophy.
Phobosophy.
It,
Today we
we
discovered,
discovered,
right?
right? Yeah, it explains 90% of things that happen. In the one word, it contains all the lies.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not just lies. Falsehood means lies. It explains hatred towards truth. Nobody can be a phobosopher. Nobody wants to be a phobosopher. But if our philosophy is going not towards truth, but against truth, then we have to call them a
That's
phobosopher. Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
In a
In a
case,
case,
we are
we are
also
also
not
not
philosophers.
philosophers.
We
We
are
are
also
also
very
very
big
big
philosophers.
philosophers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. A philosopher can't be a philosopher without doing philosophy also. Because philosophy's work is only to cut down the philosophy, no? Even if no matter how much we love the truth, but at the end of the day we are terrified of the truth, right? At the end of the day, seeing the truth, we feel, oh my god, what will happen? Oh, yeah, yeah, blah, blah, blah.
It
It
is
is
our
our
tendency
tendency,
which
which
is
is
driving,
driving,
stopping
stopping
us
us
from
from
not
not
doing
doing
what
what
actually
actually
need to
need to
do.
do.
I
I
mean,
mean,
mm,
mm,
and
and
we
we
will
will
blame
blame
situations
situations always.
instead
Instead
of
of
seeing
seeing
the
the
problem.
problem. Mm.
It
It
is
is
because
because
of
of
my
my
situation.
situation.
At
At
that
that
time, it
time, it
was
was
like
like
that.
that.
It
It
is
is
very
very
easy
easy
to
to
blame
blame
situations.
situations. Yeah. We don't see ourselves, no. We say I am in problem, something is going on.
Da 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 da. Hello.
Uh, Sleepy.
Okay, let's cut the cord.
We are not talking in video call.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah. Okay. Let's conclude this discussion then. How do you want to finish this discussion? Do you have any end message?
Message.
Yeah. Any,
Message
anything
in the
more?
sense.
Hey, somebody's joined. Somebody has joined. Hello, hello, hello. Please reply. Please
Hi,
message.
hello.
Hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello. Are you there? Are you there? Somebody has joined. Hello, 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 hello.
Very great person.
What is your name?
Say it in good.
You are a good person. Is
Who
he?
is that person?
I don't
Any
know. They
message?
have to message. Otherwise, I will not know. He's not messaging. I think
Okay.
it's gone. The person is gone. Or they are there. Concurrent views one. Somebody is there. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hi.
Hello.
Please message in the live chat. No, he's gone. He or she, whoever it
So
is, they are gone.
it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Anyway, uh,
Whoever is there. It
do
is
you have any
almost
views or zero
2:30
views?
now.
You got any views? Or zero. Totally zero.
Totally zero.
Okay. Nobody watched. Not at all.
First reason we are at 2:30. Second reason this is my first channel.
Yeah, no worries. We will cut videos from this for your channel and for my channel also. And yeah, that is nice. So this will be our whole thing, right?
What was all the thing?
Hmm?
What is all the thing?
When did we start? 12:30. Now it is
2 hours we talked.
yes, 2 hours. Yeah, it's a good time, no? Okay, now we know how this live stream is working.
How was today's
All the things are here.
stream? I liked how you were explaining correct clearly things.
Hmm.
But I feel like I have to improve a lot in my speaking skills.
It will improve. We will do this, no? And you have to learn editing also.
Yeah, you teach me.
Hmm.
But
DaVinci Resolve
you
you
give
learn.
me videos.
How will I teach you though? How will I teach you?
You send me videos like that. I will try to do.
I'll send you one tutorial. You try according to that. What about now? Not
No.
trying now. I will show you where to find the tutorial.
Okay.
Hmm? It's the demonstrations. Okay, I will just show you. Do you see my screen? Nail the crash castle. Oh, this tab only is visible. Wait, I will show another. Okay, here you see the tab. Um, DaVinci Resolve. Okay, I'm searching DaVinci Resolve, and here, this you see, here this training page is there. This one you have to go, or you can go from this website, and here they have one training page. Where is it?
Should I take it?
Here, training.
Okay.
So in the training,
Should sit there tomorrow.
yeah, yeah. In the training, I have watched these edit training. So 1 and 2 and 3 only I have watched. This fourth one I have not watched. Resolve color. This is for color correction, color management. Means this is totally advanced course, totally filmmaking level they are teaching. And this Fairlight Studio, this is studio level, sound designing, recording, audio working, layer, see, linking groups, Dolby Atmos integration, then Fusion. Fusion is VFX, motion graphics, 3D fusion, composing. So all the things are there in this much. Means you finish this much, you become an expert at DaVinci Resolve.
Okay.
You become an expert at editing, video editing, fully. It's total course, full package, complete everything. I'm just lazy, I couldn't do this. But if I finish it means
Everyone do.
totally professional. And they just do not have the video. They have full demonstration file also. So what project they are doing, they give you the same project. You can see and you can write down all the steps and you can do the same steps by your own. So the same thing that they are doing, same thing you can also do. And it's very fun. I actually did. How I did, I watched the full tutorial and I wrote the steps, each and every step, each and everything that they will tell, I will write down. Then I will watch and I will note down. Then while doing it, I will download the file, training file will be there, and I will close everything. Then I will watch my notes and then I will do it. Not watching the tutorial and doing it. I have noted from the tutorial, right? I noted the steps. So now, according to the written steps, I will do it by my own.
Okay.
So now I will know that pressing this key does this, adding this will do this. I will know the logic also because I will remember how they were explaining. While explaining, no, they will explain the concepts of film, they will explain the concepts of video. Hey, did you see?
No.
They will explain the concepts of cinema, VFX, editing. So you will not just learn about the editing skill itself. You will learn filmmaking basically. Means it is a whole thing you will learn. Holistic approach. Everything
Okay.
that can be done in DaVinci Resolve,
Is there any course for that?
that is only the course.
Okay.
That is the whole course. There are modules. See, this is the training. See, and here you see editing from starting. So these two videos you see, you will learn the basic editing, very basics of editing you will know. And these two you see, you will learn a little bit more. And these, after that, you find the all advanced parts. These are all advanced things. They have their guidebooks also, and all, see, all guidebooks they have. And here we can download also, and we can join also for their training. See, they have these courses. I mean, just
Workam
like
verikada.
this.
Workam verikada.
Okay, da. Let's go to sleep. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, so, anything else is left? You explained your channel, I explained my channel, and we talked about phobosophy.
Yeah.
Okay, done. Let's go. Good night,
Anything else you
everybody.
want to say?
Seven
Anything else
peoples,
you want to say?
one concurrent view. Somebody is watching now. Please, is there? If there is somebody, please answer. I don't think somebody will answer. We are talking about philosophy, science. Ah, they left. Ah, bullshit. That
If we are free in morning time, no, that time we can start doing live. Then more people might come.
maybe. Who knows? Okay, let's keep it for now. Let's end it. Bye bye. See you. Subscribe. Yeah. This one I will add into the outro. Bye bye. See you. Subscribe. Yeah. Like this, I will add it into the outro. You also say subscribe something.
Okay, guys, this night 2:45. Let's please subscribe to my channel by before everything and Mahaan Scientist. Please click the bell icon. What else? Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe, friends.
Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Click the bell icon.
Yes. So you you heard her. Now do as she says. Otherwise, I will come and beat you. Why before everything? Subscribe to Why Before Everything. Because why before everything? Subscribe to Mahaan Scientist. Because why before everything? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go. I am stopping the stream. Okay.